We're now 10 months into 2020. Almost 300 days have gone by since we said Happy New Year's. In that time, Kendrick has yet to give us not even a speck of music. Not a single, not a feature, nothing. Being a Kendrick fan is like being in a toxic relationship. The highs are high, but the lows, they sure sting. But Kendrick isn't alone in his ghostly ways. His entire label, Dawg Entertainment, plays the same games with their fans. They tease, then disappear. Each one of their signees is liable to go ghost at any moment if they aren't already. But why? Why can't a roster with this many members consistently give us new music? This is the topic we'll explore today. Before we begin, I'd like to thank our sponsor, the subscribe and like button. Your support tells me to keep uploading and lets me know someone out there is enjoying this content. All right, run it. Now back to Kendrick. As we're speaking, it has been 1,270 days since the label's flagship artist, Kendrick Lamar, finally let his last album Damn see the light of day. After Damn dropped, he gave us the Black Panther soundtrack the year later. Lamar showed signs of consistency, giving his fans hope he'd stay around, but nope. A few features here and there, then poof, he was gone. Now on to SZA, Top Dawg's golden lady, who also has a tendency to fall off the face of the earth. Her ranking in album delinquency isn't too far behind Kendrick, with a staggering 1,214 days passing since her last album, Control, made it to streaming services. After a long period of nothingness, it seems like she's ready to drop again. She had her single Hit Different, but that's it. No title, no release date, no anything. Who knows if she too will go back into hiding again. While SZA and Kendrick's effort to starve their fan bases is cute, they don't even come close to Ab-Soul, who absolutely eclipses them. He's proven himself to be the label's most neglectful, sitting at 1,396 days since... Oh wait, Isaiah Rashad begs to differ. He outweighs the Blacklit Pastor by almost 100 days at 1,494 days since his own album, The Sun's Tirade, finally saw the light of day. Schoolboy Q, on the other hand, is the label's least delinquent at 530 days. But I'll give him credit. At least he's been consistent with the music since its release. Schoolboy is only 68 days removed since his last guest feature. In terms of TDE, this is exemplary. So in the grand scheme of it all, what do the artists of TDE gain from being so secretive? The allure of being sought after by their ever-loving fans? Or maybe TDE is secretly ran by Frank Ocean. Actually, it may not be their fault at all. This label is just dysfunctional. In 2020, label issues are as big of a threat as they've ever been. We've seen plenty of rappers, from Megan Thee Stallion to Lil Wayne, going in the spotlight complaining about how they can't release any music because of their label. Even Kanye doesn't like his deal, but Kanye doesn't like many things. Top Dawg is no stranger to putting one of their artists into a legal straitjacket. Take SZA. Their arguably most popular artist after Kendrick was on a lengthy hiatus due to her label's neglect. But if we dive deeper into her discography, we realize this isn't even her first issue. It's just another one to add to the list. In an interview with Fader, a few months after the album came out, SZA told the reporter she didn't even like the version of Control that was released to the public. The label had too many hands on it, and in the end, SZA didn't even recognize her own creation. Outside of that, 2 months later after the release of Control, she teased the deluxe version of the album. An album that after 3 long years, or 1,214 days if you want to be exact, still hasn't seen the light of day. Even though she said she's sitting on 200 unreleased songs, nothing came out. You're telling me out of those 200, she couldn't drop 5 and call it a deluxe? But okay, that's just one case among one artist. Good thing I did my homework. In 2018, still riding the steam from Damn and Control, Top Dawg's CEO, Anthony Tiffith, teased their ever-loving fans with a tweet saying 2 more albums would make it out to us before the year was up. It was a believable story, considering 1, there were 4 more months left in the year, giving him time to space the albums out. 2, they'd already given us 2 releases this year from Sir and J-Rock. And 3, they were fresh off a label-wide tour with a second leg ready to be announced soon. So what happened? The rest of 2018 was quieter than a Tesla. Not a single album left the recording label until 2019's Crash Talk in April. What made it worse was a video surfaced online of Isaiah Rashad listening to Kendrick's so-called new album, just 2 days after Tiffany made his claims. You don't go around giving your fans hope like that just to snatch it away and leave them high and dry. A record label is supposed to deliver and make sure each artist gets the limelight. But that's just another issue with TDE. The big stars are huge, but the little guys get the bottom of the barrel in marketing. We know Kendrick Lamar. We know SZA, of course. But do you know Lance Skywalker? Do you know who Reason even is? While the biggest stars on the label keep growing, the little guys survive off their cult followings. That is, if they're even lucky enough to get the spotlight long enough. Lance Skywalker hasn't even amassed 50,000 monthly viewers on Spotify. Reason is dropping an album this month, and the most promotion I've seen from it was from Tiffany himself. That's like your parents clapping for you at a football game. They have to. On the same roster as a guy whose album would do SoundCloud rapper numbers is Kendrick Lamar, a multi-platinum artist and one of the top 3 biggest rappers out now. In fact, did you know that you, yes you, have the same number of weeks on the Billboard as Lance Skywalker? Cool, right? Well, I looked deeper into it, and here's Lance's page on Billboard. According to Billboard, he's an advertisement. TDE is a mess. On the other hand, this label is just full of trolls. We haven't heard from Kendrick all year, and the first time we do hear from him, this is what he has to say.
Got him saying I done shook the label and all that, man. They must don't know about that pickle juice that's under your red cap, man. About that sweat, the sweat that's holding that red cap together. Reason why it don't fall off your head, man.
While I still don't know why Top Dawg chooses to treat his fans like this, I do know that when a release from this label falls into our hands, we need to cherish it, because Lord knows when another one is coming. And like that, you've made it to the end of the video. Since you made it this far, I know you have nothing else better to do, so you might as well subscribe and leave a like. If you enjoyed this video, which you probably did since you're still here, here's another video for your viewing experience.